In my place, I'm a typical Igbo man. When you not pay bride price, there's what we call Iga Loya Nozu. You will marry.
Yeah, the dead body.
Yes.
Yeah.
During that process, everything you do when the person dies, all you do.
Like getting married
You
to
first
a
of all, you go to the place. After you inform them that the babe don't buy, they now go back. You knock on the door. That person there, I saw a flower in your place. I want to pluck it. Now you're plucking a dead flower now.
Oh my God.
You go and inform them. After you're done with that, then you will now. And this happen if the people the family is a good family. If they are not good, you make trouble. Because you must give account what happened to the daughter. Because you have time to go and do the needful. You refuse. You do the process, everything from day one. Then they will not agree. You will not marry her. Proper marriage. The corpse will be there. Some they will not ask you to lie with the corpse. After lying with the corpse, you finish that one. You now formally inform them that the daughter is dead.
Hi guys, you're welcome to another interesting episode of Freedom of Speech. If you are joining us for the first time, you are absolutely welcome. Here is a safe space where we'll discuss everything and anything. To my returning subscribers, you know we love you so much and we are honored to have you here again. With me in the studio today, we have Panther. Panther, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
How is everything?
Everything is cool. Just now we are trying to see how best the UK is treating us. It's okay.
Okay, we are honored to have you here.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. We have another beautiful woman again in the studio. We have that Etsako girl. That Etsako girl, how are you doing today?
Hi guys, I'm alright.
I got this name right. I'm going to get it right today.
Okay.
No, it's no Edo girl, no Afe my queen, just that Etsako girl.
Okay, let's see how that goes.
Yes, we have another person in the studio today. Yeah, so we've been planning, but today he's finally here. We have Charles. Charles, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you. You know, I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, it's been long.
Yes. And your host, my name is Joel. Yes, Joel. Joel is here again today. And we have a topic that we're going to be talking about today. And the topic is cohabiting in relationship. You know, when I was quite younger, I know I'm still young, but when I was a lot younger, yes, let me put it that way. I kept hearing this cohabiting, and okay. Yes, it was. They were saying, okay, it's not good to cohabit. But now, I don't hear it as much. Is it that people no longer cohabit, or is times have changed? Nobody really care anymore?
For me, I think people do cohabit. The only thing is that times have changed. Nobody care anymore. Nobody send you. So whatever you feel like doing, just do it your life. But then when we are growing up, it's like it's coming from your parents or it's coming from those around you. You keep on saying it. Don't cohabit. Even the school you attend.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, I study mass communication. And then there's this thing about mass communication people. They love it. You understand? Staying together, cohabiting. But even in school, you go to different schools, you see them saying signposts and the rest, don't cohabit. Cohabitation is sin, is bad.
Yeah.
You understand? But now, nobody send. The tag is a digital world. So you're free to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. I personally feel like in the older days, I'm a Gen Z.
Okay.
But I feel like in the older days, yeah, it was quite like a really strong thing where you see a boy and a girl that are not married staying together. It was quite a thing. You cannot do that. Yeah. Your parents will not allow, elders will not, if they even see you, somebody that is not even related to you will call you to order. Yeah. But now nobody really cares again. It's just like normal something. A boy and a girl can decide to stay together. They'll tell you, oh, we're trying to push our lives together. We're trying to see, okay, if we are compatible to like further up. So it's like they're testing waters. Yeah.
Testing the waters.
Yeah, it's like they're testing waters.
All right. One, in fact, she has really said what is I wanted to say. You know, it's quite surprising for someone to bring what you had wanted to say in your mind. First of all, you should have understand the word cohabitation. That's what she has said. It's interesting to know that formerly it used to happen, but nowadays it's not being broadcasted like broad daylight because of how things are being controlled, how the world is going. Because one thing I understand is that cohabitation is two people. First of all, let's our subscribers and our viewers to get to know what we're talking about. Just like what I've forgotten her name. No. She has a nice name. Etsako girl. Yeah, Etsako girl. She I would say she's more than a teacher because she has expatiated and explained everything to the base that it is two people living together while they are not married. Yeah. So if we're able to explain this one to the subscribers and then
not two people,
a boy and a girl living together.
Adam and Eve.
Thank you very much.
Not Adam and Adam.
Good. Yes. I really wanted to ask. That one is I would say it's dicey. It's ambiguous in a way because two people can also live. Two females can also live. You also call that cohabitation.
No, it's not the where the topic we have now. It's not that kind of cohabitation.
Good.
I can live with you.
Good.
You're my flatmate.
Yeah.
But we are not cohabiting.
Good.
When you talk about cohabitation, it's between an opposite sex.
Opposite sex.
Staying in a place and doing the do.
While they are not married, isn't it?
Good. They're not married.
Good.
Hey.
Thank you very much. That you see why I want to say that because this topic when I got it, I thought I have to understand the thing to the base because it can happen to two females.
Yeah, of course.
Of which the literal word for the cohabitation does not necessarily means a male and a female, but it's a man and a woman or people of two people living in the same, doing what the married people are doing, isn't it? Good. So it could also be two men. They are doing what married people are doing.
Yeah, but we have to say the truth because the truth is that if you talk, you die. You don't talk,
you die.
Yeah.
So it's either you talk or you don't talk, or die like that. You must die one day. But the truth is that I believe the concept we are coming from, I don't know, is between
a boy and a girl.
A girl.
But what he's just trying to say is there are still men and men that stay together, that do the do.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
and it can also be termed as cohabiting, right? But what he's saying is like the generally acceptable term is opposite sex.
Thank you very much.
Not same sex, yeah.
Thank you very much. Etsako, yeah, good. So in as much that the explanation is well for me now. What I can say is that olden days it was not accepted.
Yeah.
But currently, our host was trying to ask why we don't be seeing that. The world is changing, and in as much that the world is changing, you have to also change to meet how the world is going.
Yeah.
They see it as normal because it's normal for everyone. They don't see the difference between married because even the married people are divorcing. So if the person think, if I live with someone that we have a peace of mind, we don't have any family disturbing us from external family disturbing us, why don't we live together?
But sorry, the truth of it is that, is it normal?
Is it normal or is it good?
Is it because you're saying they see it as normal?
Normal, yeah.
So I'm saying now.
To me, it's normal.
Let's see. Whenever I talk, whether I be secular, I love bringing the G factor.
Yeah.
Right.
God factor.
Good.
Yeah.
At the beginning, was it so?
It wasn't.
Okay.
So if it has the beginning, not be so it's not normal.
But there are also two sides to that, right? Okay. There was never a time in the Bible where it says Adam and Eve got married.
Yeah.
But but the Bible said for a man who leave his father.
Yeah, I was coming to that, right? So if I'm talking now from like a normal person's angle, right? If you bring the God factor in it, somebody would definitely look for something. There's somebody said something that there's always something in the Bible to back up your claims, good or bad, right? There's something there's a scripture that you look for. The person will twist it and to back up that bad thing that you did, right? True. So it's I know that right from the onset it wasn't so, right? It's not like it's a good thing, right? But now the way people are terming it to be is now like a generally acceptable norm. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's now like normal for people to like cohabit together because they'll be like, oh, I'm going to get married to this person. Why not just let's stay together? Let's see if we are compatible.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is killing murder? Is it a good thing, a bad thing?
Depends on where you're coming from.
No. She has really answered you.
Is murder, killing, a good thing or a bad thing?
Murder is not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
But now, how do we see it?
See, murder is not a good thing, but somebody can tell you the reason why I murdered this person was for a good cause.
There's no
My brother, let me
There's-
chip in this.
there's
Are
no-
you
There's no cause. There's
do
no
you
reason.
understand what Etsako girl is trying to say? She said in every instance there's something to buttress it, just like what the Bible says. Just you are using from the Bible, not all of us. Some people don't believe in the Bible, but let's use a general thing. What she was trying to say is, in this scenario, I was trying to say it's normal, and you were asking, is killing or murder a sin? It depends on how you are doing the killing. Because it's killing. No, listen, bro. If I'm killing a sheep, is that murder?
It's not. I mean,
Do you have to be
follow you,
specific?
man. Okay,
No,
follow you, man.
good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are listening to us. Some maybe younger, but they may not understand what we are talking about. What she was trying to say is, now it's normal. If I see someone that I want to be with a person, what is preventing? Because a journey of 1,000 miles begin with a step. What is preventing me from living with a person to see how?
Living begin a step that you must operate.
That is it.
Before.
Because I have to know the person, whether the person is good or okay for you before you present it. Because in my account in Ghanaian, you have a language, something like a sansafa. If the hawk picks something, it shows to the whole world. So if I pick it, you have to see how it goes before you broadcast it for everyone to see. You cannot just show to people before later you regret of doing it. So I don't see anything wrong with the cohabitation in our normal world now.
But
that's what I can say.
Sincerely, right? The only thing that differentiates cohabiting of a man and a woman when they are not, it's just the marriage. It's just that paper, right? So I've seen people, I've heard of stories that we have been dating for 10 years, and when we got married, after 2 weeks, we divorced, right? So it's whatever works for you. I feel like whatever works for you, do it.
Okay, to me, because if you are looking at the whatever work for you,
Yeah.
when you look, there's actually go with the danger part of it. Okay, back then in school, I have this policy. Back then in school,
Yeah.
you don't visit. When you visit me, you don't spend the night in my house.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
You don't because not. Even though I grew up in a Christian home.
What
Yeah.
year was that?
Eh?
What year was
That
that?
was 2014, 15, 16, 17.
That's so many years ago.
I know, some people still do it now.
True.
Some people still do it.
Seriously.
True. Yes.
Yeah.
This
They
is
do.
We are talking about your upbringing.
Yeah, your upbringing,
What
yeah.
you have taught, what they taught you to do. You don't forget that we have a lot of atrocity happen in the society now.
Yeah.
And we see blue, we call it
White.
We
Yeah.
call it white. But let's be frank. Let's say the truth. When we were growing up back then home, I was born in Warri.
All right.
Warri, Lagos. You understand?
Area.
Hey, you know the kind of now. So when we were growing up, there's this brother, I won't call his name. He and this lady are cohabiting,
Okay.
and along the process, the lady died.
Oh, sad.
So in my place, I'm a typical Igbo man. In my place, when you not pay bride price, there's what we call Iga Loya Nozu. You will marry.
Yeah, the dead body.
Yes.
Yeah.
And during that process, everything you do when the person dies, all you do.
Seriously.
Every time.
Like getting married
You
to a
first
couple.
of all,
Yeah.
you go to the place, you knock after you inform them that the babe don't buy first, then you now go back, you knock on the door. That person there, I saw a flower in your place, I want to pluck it. Now you're plucking a dead flower now.
Oh my God.
You
my
go and inform them.
God.
After you're done with that, then you will now. And this happen if the family is a good family. If they are not good, you make trouble. Like the place I was brought up, Warri, you go here we. Because you must give account what happened to the daughter.
Yeah.
Because you have time to go and do the needful, you refuse. But you decide to collect from back. So you continue. After that, you go, you do the process, everything from day one. You finish, then they will not agree. You will not marry her. Proper marriage. The corpse will be there. Some, they will not ask you to lie with the corpse.
Oh my Lord.
After lying with the corpse, you finish that one. Then you now go back. You now formally inform them that the daughter is dead. They will not start the process.
Okay.
So with that, even without my parents telling me, I know it's not good. What if something happened?
Yeah.
Nobody pray for anything. What if you go, she came to visit you, and at night something happened?
Yeah.
One, you are gone.
Yeah. True.
as a man or as a woman, you are gone. In fact, when I mean you are dead. Because what are you going to tell people? What will you explain? Okay, and we are dating, she came or he came to my house, decided to pass time, and nothing happened, and he died, and blah, blah, blah. They'll start telling different stories. And after that, don't forget, there's this stigma in you. Because, it's a digital world. They will carry it. In fact, Punch or whatever news line will be the first person to make this person go. I mean, what will you tell your family?
Can I chip in this? They have a saying that all words are meaningless unless they are fixed into a context. Okay. Based on what you are explaining, I can see that because of how you were trained. That's why you see this one as okay.
Yeah, even if I'm not trained that way, look at it now.
Because based on the way you are speaking biblically, and that is what you see.
Apart from yes, let's generalize
the whole thing.
I still
because in your speech you said that what if you are not prepared enough to maybe go and see the lady's hand in marriage? Let's take that.
If you are not prepared enough to go and see,
to stay
what
together.
are you saying? You don't want brass. You don't want do anything. You don't want
the problem.
The thing is, we're Africans,
Good,
right?
good.
So the way we were trained,
Yes.
we were trained that you cannot cohabit with a person, with a lady,
You are not married to.
when that you're not married to.
Now,
because
it's like almost all of us are condemning cohabitation. That's where my problem
it's
is.
not like we're not condemning it. What we're saying is,
Good.
It's not right. It's not.
I
like,
see it to be right.
No, you can. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you.
Good.
You can target that. I'm telling you now. It's not good.
No. The fact that you are saying doesn't mean the whole world should believe or should accept.
It's not the fact I'm saying.
Let me give this one to you.
Let me ask you. Sorry to bring it in.
No problem.
Your father and your mother, did they cohabit before your father didn't he do the right thing before he get married
But
to
they
your mother?
started from somewhere. Don't forget they started from somewhere.
There's
And
a
they did their marriage.
There's a difference between I met you, I see you now, this lady, I like you. We started dating. But we are not staying in one place.
How will you know in
together.
future they are going to
What
be?
future?
No, how will you be? The problem is
What he's trying to say now
You-
is
you start
how
from
will
somewhere.
you know that
In
you
future.
people can
Can I
Can I
tell
tell
you?
you?
Can I
You
tell you?
can't tell me
Can I
nothing.
tell you?
You can't
That's
tell me
what
nothing.
he's
Listen.
Can I tell you?
No, you can't
Are
tell
you
me.
married?
No, listen.
Are you married?
No, the problem is you are attacking me personally. The problem is
No. We are just saying for everybody to understand.
I understand it.
I'm married. You understand?
Good.
I've been married for 3 years now, if I'm not mistaken.
Glory.
Oh. and I got married to the best man on this planet. You understand?
You don't use that. Do shout out.
No. She's my lovely wife now. No.
Shout out to her.
But look at it. You can't even ask your mother or ask your father. You can't study woman.
You can't finish studying or
You can't finish studying woman.
Good, I like
it's
that
a
way.
course. Even a man is a course you will fail. You understand? So
Seriously.
if you are telling me that I need to know you, bro, you are not knowing anything.
Yeah,
you just
can't-
want to sleep with
I
her.
mean,
No. The problem is
No.
let me tell you something. You see, just like our host is saying, the cohabitation. As I know, you can ask those who are married. You are a witness of that. They will tell you there is this joyfulness and happiness in cohabitation than marriage.
It's a lie.
It's true.
It's a lie from the
true.
pit of hell. It's
No,
a lie.
it's true.
It's
I
a lie.
know. Our subscribers and then the people who will be commenting, you can read from there. They will tell you because per my research that I did before coming
Okay.
here, in 2022, UK here we observe about 22% of people who are married, and then the rest, which are about 70-something%, were cohabitating from the age of 16 years up. That's the latest research I did. But US, I'm coming. They have a saying that majority carry whatever it is, but that's not based on how you understand it. Just like I use my proverb that all words are meaningless unless they are fixed into context.
Yeah.
And certain
speak
words
English,
are
don't we?
good. certain words are ambiguously sometimes stated.
Yeah.
Good. So depending on where you are coming from, because I can sense from your speech and your this and that you are religiously good.
It's
And
not.
the way-
It's not. I'm not
Let me
religious.
finish.
I'm not.
It's not only
I'm
Christianity.
not religious.
Let me
I'm
finish,
a
bro.
lover of Christ.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Good. I understand it. Just like Etsako, my lady here was trying to say. I understand her in
So
so many.
They serve God.
the Jesus baby.
So,
oh,
yeah,
there go.
she's trying to bring some point out. What I want to say is, the cohabitation, I see it as the preliminary, the prerequisite preparation towards marriage. and people have taken the advantage of it. Why
Bro,
don't we
if you are preparing for marriage,
can I land? Can I land? Because I'm in the sky and I have to land. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to land.
Come, don't worry.
You see, people have taken that as an advantage. We start from somewhere. We've not gotten to this portion. Why don't we extend? Because even if you enter into marriage, the problem that is associated with it is different from cohabitation. But for cohabitation, the family of the lady, the family of the man knows, none of them knows you. So your responsibility is lowered.
That's why you are
You are scared
That's
of
why
responsibility.
you
You are scared of exactly because why would you want to cohabitate with somebody that you don't want to get married to?
Yes.
You are scared of responsibility. That is just it.
I thought she was with me.
No,
Now I
no,
know.
no.
Don't let you waka come. Don't let you waka come.
But I know.
I'm with
At the
you.
end, good.
I'm
Thank you
with
very
you.
much, my dear. Okay. What I'm saying is that you people are trying to conclude that the person has started and definitely is going to end with cohabitation. But the problem, the topic we are talking about is cohabitation. Yeah. Those who are in it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. How will you know when the person started? It could be the person who even started today or tomorrow, who is going to stand the next 2-3 years to come. They are still in cohabitation. But the problem is, who is going to end with who? In marriage or what? Because I see that if I don't start with you and know how, because you can, if you go to the garage to just purchase a car, it is the responsibility or the right of you, the individual, to ask the seller to even try to test the car.
Yeah.
If you pick the car and move it on the road, are you telling me you are a stealer or are you
You
are
see
you a
what
thief?
I said?
Okay,
It boils down to testing waters. That's what you're trying to
You are not.
No, you see,
If you are not okay with it, you can tell them that I'm not okay with this particular engine. I'm not okay with this. Then straight away you move quietly.
How many car do you want to test before you know that car is the right car?
Good. The problem is, you see, as you things that you pass through your eyes, it's difficult for the brain to interpret it unless you have a view of it.
Hey!
There's everything looking and seeing. Now, if you see someone and the person's behavior is not okay for you, you can look at the person. Seeing, right now I'm seeing you, but I look through your ways and I see that you are religiously good. Whether
I'm not
Christian
religiously good.
no, if I talk about religious, I'm not talking about Christian. It's not only Christian.
Okay.
Muslims are also religious.
Yes,
Islamics are any other.
Yeah.
What I mean is that based on where you were trained, because I don't see anything wrong with cohabitation. People are cohabitating and they are having enjoyable life. They are treating the kids, the posterity. Everything is okay. People are entering into marriage. The next thing you hear is killing here and there because of benefits coming to abroad, for instance. So what? Because if someone is in cohabitation, possibility that the person reports someone to the police or this thing is minimized. Okay. Because none of them trust anyone who is supposed to help the other. But for marriage, if you get that certificate, that A4 sheet, that's where the problem starts.
But the truth is that let's start this way. If I don't trust you,
I won't let you in my house.
I won't let you in my not even my house, my heart.
Yeah.
If I don't trust you, see, like I was telling people, the first thing, sorry to say this, the first thing that attracted me to any lady, my wife, first of all, is not your character. Character is not the first thing. What brought me to you is your beauty first.
Yeah.
After the beauty, then we start going.
Yeah.
Then in the process of conversation and your belief and your plan, whatever, I start looking at character. Then the process of looking at character, I will not decide, can I cope with this? Because let me tell you the truth, no man is perfect. If you get the tick box,
no
now,
woman too is also perfect.
I say no man.
No man, both
Good,
man
you
and
understand?
women.
Good. I say both of them. No, it's perfect. If I get the tick box, okay, I look at this person. I want to get married to this person. The first time, love at first sight. I like this person, so I'll get my tick box before that thought even came. I have a tick box already. This person I need to marry. This person must meet 50% of what I'm looking for.
Good.
If the person meets 50% of what I'm looking for, we start in knowing ourselves. Knowing ourselves, I don't need to bring into my house. I don't need you to come staying with me. We started staying together. No. Because see, to be honest with you, even the knowing ourselves I'm talking about, women is like, corn.
Yeah, no corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
When you get a fresh corn, from whatever the farm,
husk,
the what they call this thing at the back.
Yeah.
When you start peeling it, women, you peel it, you start seeing different things.
Different layers.
Different layers, God bless you. So the layers you see.
But the fact that she has saying different, that doesn't mean she supports you.
No.
Okay, because I'm interested because I know
My
she has been.
support is the highlight of the
Good,
show.
good.
the layer, you start seeing different layers. First year, you might not see the same. There's the layer you see. Second year, you won't see the same layer. Third year, you won't see. That's why every year you see them bringing different character, different attitude. You understand? Even you staying with the person safe. You staying with the person. You know, as I'm entering this thing, I've entered. Any I be, we died here.
Yeah.
But not the process of the person beating you.
Bro,
I'm
no,
not in support of that.
I wouldn't want to cut you short. Even if you come to UK, for instance, when you board a tram, they have this announcement they make in the tram. You know, National Rail issue tickets. But they say not all ticket issued by National Rail is valid on London trams.
Yeah.
Meaning that there are tickets that they give out, but not all of them is valid on London trams. Then they give the specification. Make sure it is of the state 2 of the from tram link or has an 3, 4, 5, or 6 validity. What are they telling you? Not all women you see are able to be brought home as wife. Because you want to attest to the fact that cohabitation, you see it is to be something that you don't want to encourage.
Yes.
But I see that you start from somewhere to know, because I know 2 people that I know in my way back in Ghana, where I live in Etsako, in Ashanti region. You know, Ghana is divided into region. This man I know, he was with the woman from, I think the woman was 18 years and the man was around 20 something. They live, they cohabitated, they have all their kids. Some went to medical school. The man is now 90 something. It was last week that I heard that they are coming together as husband and wife.
Wow.
So if you had known this one earlier, would you be condemning them that what they were doing was wrong? That's my question. That's the first question. Put it somewhere. Now they are going to marry. Are you telling me that now that they are willing, or they think everything is okay because the woman has gotten to an age where she cannot use anything as a means to even jeopardize the man, and the man thinks we are old enough, nothing is going to disturb us from marrying? Are you telling me that the family will not accept the bride price?
Can I tell you?
I'm listening.
Can I tell you this? You said they are 90 something.
Yeah, the man is
Even
90 now.
let them be 100. From day one, what they have been doing, they have been fornicating.
Said by who?
They have been, yes,
They have been
they have.
See, bros, we should not see. You know, there are some facts. I don't like us painting it.
Yeah, they have.
It's there. It's audible to the deaf and visible to the blind. They have been fornicating. And all fornicators and adulterers, they'll find themselves for where? Fire. But wait. Let's not go there first.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But let's do statistic now. Let's check the marriage. Those that are cohabiting and those that marry rightly.
Good.
Yeah.
Which one of them? Let's do ratio. Forget, the mistake we have. Look at the mistake.
Finish with that
Look at the
statement.
wait, I'm coming.
The statistic.
Look at the mistake we
Good.
do.
Good.
I left Africa.
Good.
Come here.
All right.
They have good culture. Thank God for England. Best place, beautiful place, good place. They have good culture. They have the bad one. I don't pick the bad one. I take the good ones.
Yeah, sure.
And throw the bad one away.
Good.
Until tomorrow, like I said, beautiful place, good country to spend time with. I take the good one and throw the bad one away. And this is the bad one. Take it anywhere. Take it to the moon, the sun, the sea, even the dead, even devil. If you believe in God, you don't believe in God, that's your business. Even devil know that cohabitation is not good. Okay, let's put it this way. Check it, 99.9. Do the statistic. You can take your phone and see it. Most of the successful marriage in life today, they start with cohabitation. It didn't start with cohabitation. The reason is that, let's
they start or they didn't?
Most
It did
of
not
our
start.
parents,
Okay.
right? You will just see, your father will just say, I saw this girl in that family. She's a good girl.
Good girl.
You will marry.
You
Most
marry.
of our parents.
Yeah, that's
if
what
you
they used
check
to do.
it,
Yeah.
right?
You marry.
They did not have to cohabit.
You
Yeah.
don't test.
Yeah, so you
That's
they
what
did not
you're talking about.
exactly.
You're talking about testing.
Yeah.
You're talking about testing. Okay, you have money now. You walked into Samsung. You're using Samsung. You want to buy the phone. When you bought this phone, say the truth, yes or no.
Yeah.
Did they allow you to take this
Test.
phone? Wait now.
Home.
Test, because he might say, I test it, I check the camera.
Yeah.
Would they allow you to take this phone, leave the Samsung office to your home and spend 1 hour that I want to test it if it is working?
You are
yes
100
or no? Wait, yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
So why do you want to take somebody's daughter in your home? But wait now, either somebody's daughter or somebody's son.
Ewo.
Either somebody's daughter or somebody's son to your home, and you want to be testing, are we compatible? Are we not compatible? This thing we are doing, where is it taking us to? But we are strafing at the process. So after everything, okay, we have been together for 4 years, 5 years, and I don't think we are compatible. Look at the danger in it. Forget that we are in a civilized place. If you try that out there, place like Port Harcourt, they'll waste
River
you.
State, isn't it?
They'll waste you.
Bro.
You know why? It's better, it's best. Don't indulge of it. Don't start it. Even the book on Sons of Solomon, he said, don't awaken love when you're not ready.
But bro, one thing about, just like our host is trying to make us understand, that cohabitation, what I have the issue with is, you see, let's understand this fact that we all start from, in as much as you're using the Samsung phone as an example.
Yes,
This
because
is
you use Sky, you use vehicle, but you use Sky now.
yeah, I'm trying to use it,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to, this is about human being we are talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you asked yourself why? That is also the research I made, because when I got this topic, I did a lot of research. Of some reasons, maybe I'm able to get all the fact about. But the problem is, have you asked yourself the number of people who are having issues in marriage and the people who are having issues in cohabitation? Have you asked yourself that? Despite the fact that cohabitation to you is wrong, to me it's not wrong. Everyone just want peace of mind.
Because
listen.
you don't want to be committed.
No,
and that's why
let
now.
me finish.
You are running from responsibility now.
Allow me, bro.
Allow
me.
him, no
Allow
problem.
him.
Thank you very much for your coming in. But the
Yeah.
problem is, the issue is that you think about your life first. You think about the life of the other person. You think about how you people can be together.
Yeah.
There is a fact, there's a disadvantage, there are advantages concerning when it comes to marriage. And there are some disadvantage when it comes to cohabitation. Bro, is your mind here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, with respect to marriage, let's use this one TikToker. Adam, he's no more now. But when he was with the wife, he had the guts to insult the wife father, and the wife father couldn't even say nothing because they are married, and that the marriage is pounding them that he cannot intrude. So if this one happens to be cohabitation, the man can have the right to enter the marriage, take the daughter off.
Okay.
This marriage issue is giving some privileges for people to even misuse the other extended family.
Okay.
Because I'm married with her, you didn't give it to me for free, and so I can maltreat the lady, I can do whatever. But in cohabitation, you dare not, because the lady think I have my right. You are not legally married to me. You cannot do anything that I don't think.
Is that what you think?
No, that's
if you
not
go
what I'm
back,
thinking.
wait. If you go, sorry to cut this short.
Good.
If you go back to Africa, I'm from Nigeria. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. Anytime, I'm an Igbo guy.
I'm
proud
also
to be
a
that.
proud
If you
Ghanaian.
if
We
you
are
go
all one
back,
people.
if you go back to Nigeria, check you, because you are saying that you can do this. Is your wife? You can beat her up. You can this. You can that. Even the so-called cohabitation. The other day in Port Harcourt, what happened? It was a lady now that was staying with the boyfriend now that they used to do Yahoo.
Yeah.
They buy the lady, collect what they need to collect from her. Are you not saying because they are not married?
No, I'm not trying.
No.
Okay.
You understand?
Marriage does not.
Are you not saying that marriage does not give you
exactly.
the right to beat? If you tell my sister, I will kill you.
Marriage is not a yardstick.
That is the problem.
No, marriage
see,
is not
if
a
you-
yardstick.
Even
to
if
say,
you are dating my sister, self, you are dating my. I don't have my. They are all married. Thank God. You are dating my sister. You touch my sister, I will kill you.
no,
But you know the problem. You know the problem. The only place that your sister will have the guts. Listen to me well. The only place your sister will have the guts to come to you to tell you, bro, this my husband has beaten me, will be.
Even my boyfriend
Let
beats me.
Let me finish.
I will kill you.
Let me finish. I'm talking from experience. The only place that will permit a lady to come to you to explain what has happened is only in cohabitation or in marriage.
No, because she's not love at home now. No.
Let me finish.
No, in marriage,
even
no,
in marriage.
no. Don't
Even
say
in
that.
marriage.
Even in marriage, you have the right to come and
Even in
tell your
marriage.
family, this is what is happening in my
I
marriage.
think maybe in Nigeria only.
Sorry.
Is it only Nigeria?
Sorry. When
You know
I
where I come
when
from.
I was getting married to my wife,
Good.
there's one word my father-in-law said that tomorrow is still tingle my ear. When she was giving me a daughter, she's the only girl. 4 boys, 5 boys. He said, Charles, I'm a me ways born mother. I know you're a good boy. And I'm a maybe the man. I know we are coming from your family, they are good. No matter what she did, or no matter what, don't beat my daughter. No matter what she did. The best thing you do, send her home.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best thing you do, send her home. But akokula wa mi here. Iko yin here. Iga funyem game. When you beat her, you see what will happen. So the best thing you do, you say, either you are dating, you are cohabiting, you don't have any rights. No right.
If you
either the girl beating the boy or the boy beating.
If you had allowed me to land, you would have understand what I was trying to say.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that, you know, in marriage, where I'm coming from, in marriage, there are certain restrictions that is preventing the lady from exposing certain things that happen in marriage to the family.
What?
Okay.
No, I'm coming. That's where I come from. Because the part of the country that I come from, most especially when it comes to in the Ashanti region, for instance, because there is this counselors who will sit you down. Whatever happened, make sure you settle among yourself. Listen, that had been resulting in mortality when it comes to issues about marriage, when it comes to the ladies' aspect.
Okay.
So even if it is bad, the lady wouldn't want to voice out. It has been killing a lot of women in marriage. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. That is it. But if it is something like cohabitation, where no one knows no one, let me use that word, where my family doesn't know you, it will be very difficult for me to even tell, because whatever happened, I have the idea that my wife or my husband will go back to the family to explain. And since I don't have the legal right for over here, they can take care. So I have to do everything in a moderate way. But when marriage comes in, that is where the problem starts. Because the man, in his own mind, thinks, I've come to see family, I've done this, and then therefore you cannot control me. But let me tell you, the successfulness of relationship, being it cohabitation, being it marriage, depends on how you see it. Let's look at this. Cohabitation, on a scale of 10, it's whether the person move after that, it leads to marriage or whatever it is. I'm talking about cohabitation in general. On a percentage scale, 90% of successful relationship till death are cohabitation.
I disagree with you.
Seriously.
Do
your research and see. And then go to the grassroots. They will tell you. Because what?
Even our parents, your father, your mother.
Of blessed memory.
Oh, they are blessed memory.
Yeah.
Oh, they are even married to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
The death to do them part. They didn't cohabit. Did they?
They didn't.
They didn't. You see, Holy Spirit, help me. Let's take whatever that is happening. I love being frank, being plain. We all know it's not good, but we are just trying to accept it. You, not we, because I won't accept it. You are trying to accept because this is what has been happening in the society.
Yeah.
And because it has been going on with the society and nobody's saying anything about it. Let me deviate. Something happened this morning. I'm a fan of VD and Very Dark Man. So I went online and I saw Very Dark Man post. And he left, I think, Ghana to Lagos. He just touched down in Lagos. That was yesterday. And they left the airport. They were driving from the airport. If you are good in Lagos, if you are familiar in Lagos, I've been in Lagos. I spent most of my years in Lagos before finishing it in Niger State, before relocating. If you are good in Lagos, you discover that most of the bridges in Lagos, you have faces there, pull sheets at the side.
Yeah.
And when I was watching that video, and they were driving, and there's it late at night, I think that was around 7, 8, if I'm not mistaken. They were driving, and there's this guy, Omota, all this tout in Lagos, that's what we call it. There's this guy, bridge, express, vehicle driving, lights dimming. The guy was busy by the side of the bridge, naked. He was passing faces there. And people were passing. They didn't say anything. Nobody stopped him. Nobody's asked him, this thing you are doing, is it good or is it right? Everybody were just passerby. Him and Kokopi, they stopped him. And they changed up for him. Tell him, you don't need to do this. This is wrong. Like, in fact, they asked him, oh yeah, pack it. He had, I think, tissue that I want to use to clean his bum. He had to pack it. And they sent him out. Why did I go through this place. He has been there. People saw it. They know it's not good. They understand. Even you deep down in you, they know it's not good. But they allow it to pass because, after all, people have been doing it. This is Lagos. Anything can happen. People have been cohabiting. We know that is not good. You. We all know deep down in us. Even remove religion.
Yeah.
Take it out. We all know it's not good. But the reason why it seems we are supporting it, you or some person out there, they are supporting it. Because if you ask most of them, why did you start this? Especially the ladies, because it's not the guy. It's usually common. Sorry, it's the ladies. 99.9% of them, there's no love at home.
True. Very true.
Take it anywhere.
Yeah.
There's
Because,
no love at home.
There's no love where they're coming from. Because if there's love where they're coming from, you don't want to. See, the dream of every woman is to make sure that she is settled down with a man that she loves. A man that will come and visit them. You're a father, right? Let me assume you're a dad. This is your daughter. I decide to come. I didn't come through the back door. She brought me home to come and see you. I do the needful. What will you take me as?
As a thief. A thief.
No, you don't get his question.
She brought me home
Good.
to your house.
All right.
To come and do the needful. What level of respect?
I'll give you the maximum support, and then I'll respect you for the action you've taken.
Do you understand?
Good.
So why can't we do what is right?
But have you...
What is universal rights?
No, there's nothing like universal here. We are talking about how the world is going and how everything should be done.
How is the world going?
No, let me land.
I have a question.
Before you come in, you just put it somewhere. I'll allow you to, because the host is there. But maybe the question is directly towards me, so I'll answer it. The problem is, what is making a woman who has a well-built gentleman, who has his work, who has everything, say, no, I don't want this one. Maybe I want this weed smoker. I want this. What is also making that woman do that?
Okay.
Is it that the woman is not coming from the love family or what?
Okay. I will.
I have about four different friends.
I will.
Let me buttress. Let me.
Okay.
I have 4 different friends, of which I can even mention their name. Way back in Ghana, what they had this reputable man who has everything. The man is so respected in every part of the family. But this man with the family went to seek the lady's hand. The lady said, no. This is the guy I want to be with. You know the type of guy we are talking about. He has been with the guy. He said, even if you force me into this marriage, I'll still be with this guy. If you look at the guy, if you're talking about how ladies are
what kind of guy? Wait, what kind of guy? Because I want to say something. What kind of guy?
If you look at the way I'm speaking, you get to know that this guy is something. I'm making some comparison.
No, it's
the fact that
Is it that the guy is not responsible?
He's not responsible, because I'm talking about one responsible, one is this, one is that.
It depends what you
about 80%
wait.
of ladies, they don't know what they want.
It depends
You are
what
talking about.
No, look at now. Let me tell you. I love using myself.
Yeah.
No,
I love using myself.
Continue. That's
I love
fine.
using myself.
Good.
When I met my wife, I wasn't up to the top 10 people. If you ask her to choose who to marry now, top 10, I wasn't one of them. Not because I'm not responsible. But when you talk for finance, they are better. They are better now. Come on. It's not that irresponsible. I'm responsible. But that particular time, I'm just a starter. She know what she saw. We had conversation for 5 hours on the table. Okay, what's your 5 years plan? We sat down, we dissect it, we discuss. Even when she had guys, there was one I know. That one had Canadian passport. I knew some that work with Shell and Chevron. I was just one Niger State mina boy working with Zenith Bank. And then I was staying in one cubicle in Mina, Niger State. But the truth is that there was a prospect.
Yeah.
She know what she saw. And I make it, this is it. Give me, pray about it first. Give me so time. This is it. I promise you. Put your dream, I will take you around the world. Simple. Your masters, everything. If both of us get admission the same time, come and study masters. I told her, don't worry. Do your masters, I will drop out. Why do your masters? We'll finance it. Why did I deviate to this bit? You're talking about, you see ladies too. You're married, right? Yeah, you're married.
Yes, I am.
I've known you for a couple of, I've known you since 2018.
Yeah.
During that process, before you met your husband, finance, top 10. Is it among? Say the truth.
He was trying.
Eh? No, wait,
Bro, it's
I'm coming.
I wouldn't want to be like the ingredient.
It's not the.
It's not just
I'm
money.
going somewhere.
It's not just money.
I'm coming from.
I
now.
wasn't talking
That's
about
where I'm
money.
coming from. It's not.
I'm talking about responsibility.
It's not money.
You made a statement. She said women don't
This
know
person
what they
has-
want.
that's where I'm
right?
coming
Most
from.
women.
See, most women. You can't say most women don't know what they want.
Yeah.
Right? You will bring a very responsible looking guy. He receives 6 figures in his work. He has a house. Is this prim
there's
and
something
proper?
there that's
And
not
you
there.
bring another guy that is managing. Right? There might be just one single character that is singling out this other person.
Good.
That is managing out for that lady.
Good.
Right? The prospects that this guy has might align with hers, but not with this one.
No,
there,
right.
there might be one character that she might see in this prim and proper guy,
Okay.
and she'll say, no, I don't want this for myself.
Good.
Right?
This all boils down to the cohabitation. Are you going to use one day to see what is in that particular
No, you
person?
can't. It's not one day now.
It's
Oh.
not one day
It's
now.
not one day.
People
It's not
don't
one day
really
now.
can get married in one
It's not
day
one
now.
day.
Listen
How
to
many
me.
months do you
Bro,
think it's
if you can
okay?
listen to me, if you can listen to me, you are just making a point, and I appreciate the way you are explaining things. The problem is, I'm not trying to be a religious person here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put the Bible. Sorry for my word. Even if the Bible is not even the word of God, it's a normal book. Let's take it. It's a normal book. It's give advice, of which if you read it, it's going to help you. Let's put it somewhere.
Yes.
But the most important thing is, there's no law in this world that tells you when and the number of days you have to be with a person before you marry.
Is there a law?
Can you allow me
Is
finish?
there a law that tells you that when you wake up in the morning, you should brush your teeth and wear your clothes?
It is a
before going
normal
out?
personal hygiene.
Eh?
It's normal personal hygiene.
It's normal
You
personal
don't need
hygiene.
someone to tell you this one can cause you sickness.
And you
The
don't.
same
You
way,
still don't need. You still don't need.
Listen,
The same way you still don't need
let me
someone
finish. You
that's
don't-
staying with somebody
no,
in the same
You don't
roof.
need someone to tell you that you have to live with a lady for a couple of days before you marry her. It's your own cup of tea. You have to think about your life. Now, based on my finances, based on this one, I need to be with this lady for this number of years.
So
we can decide to marry. We can decide not to marry.
How many lady will you now be with? How many of them? Because definitely,
It's my own prescription.
Definitely now. Wait now. Hold on now. Definitely now. You let's say, according to you now.
Yeah.
I'm quoting you now.
Good.
Cohabitation is there's nothing wrong.
There's
about
nothing
it.
wrong with it.
You understand? According to you.
Yeah.
I put
Yeah.
it to you.
Good.
Then let's use this glass. These 3 of them now.
Good.
Okay, you pick the first one.
I should pick it.
No, you pick the first one first. You are the first one for 2 years. After 2 years, you find 1/4. And you find 1/4. You pick the first one. After 2 years, you find 1/4. You discard it. You pick the second one. After 2 years, you find another 1/4. You discard it. You pick the third one. After 2 years, what I did now, you are counting census. Back then in school, they say want to count census with all the women. Like the mentality most people, not me, they have in Africa before coming to Europe. They are coming to Europe. Like I have a friend, I won't call his name, he's a child of God now. He said when he was coming to Europe, his plan, you know his plan?
These are some of the things that I wouldn't want to talk. Who is a child of God? Who is not a child of God? That is where you Christians come into this thing.
Do you know his plan?
And things becomes.
Do you know his plan?
But
Yes,
do you know one thing I can say?
Do you know his plan?
When this
His plan was to test both Asian, Caucasian, white, black, different, all of them. Arabian. You understand? You want to know how it feels. You understand? So I put it in your book. But the truth is that because people are doing it. That doesn't mean it's right.
right.
Miss, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's for you. I want to paint a scenario.
No problem. No
okay.
problem.
Just imagine you have a 20 years old daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And she tells you, I want to move in with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Which is okay, which I know you will accept
Yeah.
since you are with
Yeah.
it's okay. Yeah. She lived with him for 5 years. After
Yeah.
living with him for 5 years, then she comes back home telling you that, we broke up. We are not compatible. You be like, okay, fine. Then she tells you, I've met another person. In the space of 1 year, you tell you, I've met another person and we want to move in together. She move in with that person, live with that person for another 5 years. She comes back home. She tell you, we've broken up. We are not compatible.
Good.
Then after like maybe within that same year, she tell you that she has met another person, the third person, and she lived with that person for 10 years. And after 10 years, she comes back and tell you, we broke up, we are not compatible. You as a father, how will you feel?
Cool. Thank you very much for your question. I'll be very happy. The most important thing is, as a father, I'm talking from the experience.
Yeah.
Maybe my brother here may not know the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
But what I can tell you, you were asking. The first 5 years, they stayed and then she came back.
Yes.
They are broken up.
Yeah.
The second 5 years, they are broken up.
Yes.
The next 10 years, even if I'm still alive, I'll still witness the fourth one. Based on the fact I'll set my daughter down. What is happening? Where is the problem coming from? Because in this country or in the whole world, if you purchase item, they have the right to put it at the back of it and say, even if you don't like it after 2 weeks, you can submit it back.
return it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if materials have this fact, how much more human being? I will ask my daughter, what makes the relationship broke for the first place? Because I cannot approach the blame to the man. Just that it's my blood. I'll call a spade, not a digging tool. The first 5 years, I may be silent. I will not say anything. But when the relationship break or got broken, the next relationship she want to enter, is there I'll sit her down and know what happened in the first relationship. Don't do the same thing. Do this and that based on the information I have. If it's broken again, then I'll try and see if another one comes in. Either I'll stop her or because you cannot just say because of this one has broken, and because of that, your daughter is always right. It could be that her behavior, the first boyfriend has exposed it to me.
Okay.
It could be that the behavior of my daughter doesn't worth it. So sometimes you should put some feelings aside and let's see what the real thing is. How can you go for a relationship 5 years and you're broken up? You want to enter another relationship. It means you have the feeling for relationship. So why are you breaking? It could be that the fault is either from one of you. So now you went in and you have come. If you went in with your heart, no matter whatever happened, you should stay.
Okay.
Now you have come back showing that the problem happening there, you are not okay with it. So don't expect me to support you for another relationship.
Oh, okay. My own question is, how would that make you feel?
It will make me feel that there is something wrong with my daughter. I have to set her down.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
All right.
What if after you sat her down, you saw that she's not the problem?
She is not a problem.
Yeah.
Then that is where the next person that will come in I'll come in as a father into this relationship.
So if something happens to that relationship again and say subsequently through a lifetime, say about God keeps you alive and about say your child gets to like 40, 50s, and this is like a recurrent something. She's entering, she's coming out, she's entering, she's coming out, like 2 years,
And
5
you
years,
didn't
10
enter.
years. And like it's just like continuously, she's always coming out.
And
Like
each of these times she comes out with a baby.
Good. The problem is, don't forget, based on your question, based on your question, you don't forget yourself that you are not asking me. I wasn't the one who brought that person.
Yeah, definitely.
She went.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if she has gone
When
for
she
it,
saw, she conquered and she come
came
back.
back.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Good.
if she comes out every time with a
baby,
child,
with a
With a
child.
baby, with
and
different
now
child.
you have about 3 different children from 3 different men
men.
So now,
in your house.
as I said earlier, that the chain of thousand miles, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
a chain of thousand miles begins with a
Begins
step.
with, yeah.
Now, the first one, you went. Within the first 5 years, you came out. Even if it's 3 children, you come. So far as I don't hear anything from the other part, maybe my in-law to be in quote to come back and say maybe it was my fault, and my daughter, there's no way as a sound person will come back to me with these 3 children of which I'm taking care of to come and say I've met another person again. Maybe I don't think you understand what I'm talking about.
If she has, don't you think
If
she
you
has,
are going again, then you are going with your daughter.
you know, if
or
she
your
has
children.
the desire to,
No,
to
listen.
still,
Let
she
me,
still wants
Madam
to
Hostess,
get
let me
married.
finish. Then you are going with your kids. If that man that you claim she loves you and you love her is able to accept that, I will allow them to
Okay,
go.
what if he accepts her, right? And when she's coming back, she comes with 3 + 2.
Making 5.
Making
Yes.
five.
She will not go anywhere again. Period. You are asking me what I'm saying.
No. Okay.
You are
Let me-
asking.
Let me
I'm
put
telling
it
you what
this way.
I'm-
I know you are okay with cohabiting. That's what I just explained to you. That's the downside of cohabiting.
Good.
That's the downside of it.
What of the positive side? When
No,
my
I want to-
daughter also come with
I want to
a
ask-
brigade son with £5 billion.
See, I want to ask.
Then he said he has broken.
I want to ask another
She wants
question.
to go to
I know-
another customer son. Would I
Yes.
also stop
See,
my daughter?
I want to ask another question. I know you are in support of.
100%.
Yes,
Cohabitation is the best.
but sorry, I want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
In a situation whereby, do you feel that in marriages, the challenges that we easily run away from, when we are cohabiting, okay, we have some behaviors that you feel, oh, okay, we are married now, we have to work together to make this, we have to be together. There are some exercises we need to work on to make this marriage work. But in cohabiting, once we see those, we say, oh, after all, there is no commitment. We are not married yet. So I'm going to let this person go. Do you feel that in relationship, it's easier to break up, like go your separate way, than in marriage?
Simple. Because now, just like my big brother said, I don't know why he's quiet. Maybe because of the wine.
No,
Go ahead.
I just want to say this
no,
one to make
no,
sure you
no.
are you are
Yeah.
are you all with us? No, he said something.
No, you know
he
the
said
question.
something.
The question is.
I understand it.
And, yeah.
I understand it. He said something earlier. Till death, do whatever part or whatever. I don't know. That's why you Christian. You say I'm not saying I'm not a Christian. I'm a Christian, but I don't believe in certain things. How you always generalize everything about this. What this book says. This no. The problem is, let's face fact. We are talking about cohabitation, and you've asked the question that when those incident happens, as me being a responsible father or whatever it is, the only thing I can tell you is that, you see, the one who just left my house, that he has met this guy and is going with, there's nothing like perfectness in everything that we do in this world. You can have your pros, your cons, your challenges. You went, then you came back, then you want to go again. Based on your pre-knowledge or information that you have already, you are going to assess it. What made you came back for the first time, and why are you going this time? As a responsible, there's no responsible father who wouldn't even sit down. For the ladies, that's why you always feel like discussing issue with your mothers. You don't want to discuss issue with your father because the father is very wise. Hardly will you see that a man coming to a family goes to the father street. They always pass through the mother side. If you observe it, because the mother, the women, most women are very like their daughters. That's last time I was telling a friend that if you have issue with your wife and you want someone to speak some for you, go to your wife father. Don't talk to the mother. If you talk to the mother, it's like discussing with your wife. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, it depends. Let's not go that way.
No, that is it. Because women always fight for themselves. Even if your sister, I'm telling you, if your sister, this is a research, everyone can attest to the fact. If your sister, you wrong a certain lady, despite the fact that your sister doesn't love, your sister will be in support of that lady. All women love themselves. I'm telling you, see, all women love themselves. Despite the fact that, so that's why when issue happen in relation to women, they always say that this man didn't do it well. But when it comes to man, all women will be quiet. So as a responsible father, I don't think my daughter will go for the first time without my knowledge. Because if it is my knowledge, I will think she has to pass through the right way. So she will finish everything with the mother.
You just said now.
Good.
Sorry to cut you short. She had to pass through the right way.
The right way.
What is the right way?
And the right way is that coming to seek the person's hand in marriage. And that's what most ladies are not interested in. That is why they pass through no, I'm not trying to say, I'm contradicting myself. They'll pass through the mother's side. For the mother can even be aware of the relationship 20 years. The father won't be aware. Are you aware of that?
See, understand where I'm coming from. I'm not saying dating. You can be in a relation for 20 years. Your business. Now you know it's in the keep for 20 years.
Together
I
with
mean,
the person.
staying the same home together.
Of which
Staying
it
with
is
the
not
person.
under marriage.
Not
No,
marriage.
it's not marriage.
Cohabiting.
Cohabiting. I understand
Yes.
it. I understand from the one. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't see anything wrong with it because anything can come out from the cohabitation. It could be They can even get children from that. Don't forget, I know two people. They were cohabitating after 7 years. Because of what came out from the cohabitation, both of them have gotten documents.
Okay.
So can you tell me the cohabitation? So if they were trying to wait for the right time they are going to marry, they will still be here illegal.
See, you are the one saying sorry.
I'm saying cohabitation is good.
Understand what I'm saying.
No, personally, she's saying something good for me.
Personally, right? I feel like it boils down to your upbringing and what you consider right and wrong.
That's it.
Right?
Okay.
What I just feel like what he's trying to say is to him, from where he's coming from, right? I've listened to him, but from where he's coming from right now, he's trying to say that it's not like a bad thing. There are certain good things that can come out from it. And you on the other hand, you're saying that it's not like it's a bad thing, but there are more wrongs that can come out from it than right.
I'm not saying it's not like it's a bad thing. I'm saying me, Charles Kenichi Okafo. I said it's not right. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not like it's not
it's
to
not,
me.
It's not right.
Personally, as a lady, I feel like cohabitating with someone, right? I've done that with you 1 month, 2 months. You're not saying anything. You're not defining it. You're not giving me like a green light and saying, okay, this person, see this person, let's do it this way, let's do it this kind of way. We're just staying together, right? Doing everything that we're supposed to do when we are married. Knowing fully well that I watched a marriage counselor. She was like, she's 40 years in marriage, and there are still some certain things that her husband would do or she would do to her husband, and it would be like,
shocked.
Now this person I marry, do you understand? Right? So there's no knowing a person. There's no knowing a person to the end, right? So cohabitating for 20 years does not mean that, oh yes, I will know you to the end, person, or I would know how you are, or know your defaults and all that, right? So if we stay together, I cannot stay with a person for more than, in fact, weekend is fine. I'll go to my house because I don't like see finish. Do you understand? So if we're staying together for more than 3 months, 4 months, and you're not saying anything, I will call you down and sit you down and tell you, Alpha, what are we doing? If you don't say anything meaningful to my head, I will leave. And I feel like that's what most ladies do.
But do you have to live with the person before you can ask the person, oh, what are we doing?
Yeah, you don't have to.
So how can you meet someone on the street? How can you meet someone on the street and say,
no,
you don't have to live together, right?
Me, I think we have to be. You see what about? I'm not trying to say you're going to know the person within one couple of days or this thing, but just like what my sister is trying to say, the issue is that just like what the counselor said, they have lived for 40 years. Yes, so she wasn't able to attest to the fact certain things were so strange for her. The problem is you can also live with someone for 1 day. You can know everything. But what I know, seriously.
No, you don't know everything.
No.
You know, you know what the person wants you to know.
Exactly.
Good. And that's why I'm saying the cohabitation, it has so many advantages to me than the marriage.
Okay.
Oh, seriously. Because you see, marriage has certain restriction when it comes to the Christian aspect. That is what I don't.
Both Christian, Muslim, everything.
They get married. People get married.
The only restriction you're talking about, because you want to cleave with one person.
Commitment.
But for Muslim, they don't cleave to one person. But the problem is,
you're entitled
for the religion aspect.
You're entitled to marry more than 4 wives. I'm not
as a Muslim.
As a Muslim,
yes, but you have to get married.
They don't cohabit with more than 4 people.
You have to
get married.
You marry them.
Good. So what I can say now is that if I live with a person in the same place, we do all what married people are doing. We have our peace of mind. We will live to whatever expectation. I don't know if there is something which is going to judge us in future. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
It's better than being in a marriage where I'm under law, I'm under obligation, where certain things I'll pass through problem. That will kill me earlier.
Just sorry to cut you. Adie, to you, I know you are fully in support. You are fully in support of no cohabitation. Are there do you feel that there are disadvantages for cohabitation?
There are a lot. There's
advantage.
There's no.
Advantages.
Good.
Let me tell you.
Because so far as he doesn't support cohabitation, he's going to get thousands of reasons to ban.
That's my
life. There's no. To me, it's freedom of speech.
Yes.
You watching out there, you might have your own advantage, but to me, there's no advantage. None.
There are definitely advantages.
There's-
Everything that have disadvantages, you have
see,
advantages.
what advantage are we talking about? The advantage that you are free to go out, come back anytime. You don't give accountable to anybody.
No, the advantage
makes
that
it
at
take-
least
what is the
no,
advantage?
the advantage that you at least you get to know the person to some extent.
What see, we are saying the same thing. What I don't need. You don't need to stay with me for months or years before knowing you. You
No,
don't
I'm
need
just
that.
pointing out one advantage,
Yes,
right?
and that one
Yeah.
is you now.
Yeah.
The question is, she asked me the question. and the freedom of
I'm
No,
speech
you
is
cannot
me.
say it's freedom of speech, but
Wait
you
now.
cannot tell me that it does not have disadvantages.
okay.
Advantages, because everything that has a disadvantage
Okay.
must have, even this marriage that we are preaching today now, it has disadvantages as well.
To you.
So you mean tell
Wait,
me that- you
I'm
mean tell
coming.
me- no.
It's me.
You
They
mean
ask
tell
me the
me-
question.
they
Allow
ask
me.
you question.
Allow me to die before I bury me. When you are talking, I didn't stop you.
Thank you very much.
Listen
Thank you.
to our viewers or listeners.
Our cherished viewers.
Don't be deceived.
You're not talking to them again. You're talking to the viewers now.
Okay, don't be deceived. I'm talking to all of us. Marriage is a beautiful thing.
Very beautiful.
There's no disadvantage in married though. But the only disadvantage in married that when you don't marry well and you enjoy life, long
you
life.
don't talk one
peace of mind.
disadvantage. See,
You understand? Then for cohabitation, see, take it anywhere, come back. Freedom of speech, Chaskavo said there's no advantage. Everything in cohabitation, disadvantage is advantage. Because you are eating the forbidden fruit without doing what is proper. So that is
Where what is proper means what? What makes it proper?
see, okay, look at it now. I'm going out and I saw a mango tree. Okay, leave mango tree. I'm going out. And I
Finish your
saw
mango
wait,
tree.
leave mango tree because mango tree will make sense.
If I was the one,
leave mango tree.
as a
Leave
cohabitant,
mango tree. Leave my mango tree. Leave my mango tree.
No, listen. If I'm the one who started with mango tree, I would have finished it.
Okay, leave her. Leave her. Good. Leave my mango tree. I'm going out and
Okay.
you know Okpa.
I don't know, Ekpa.
There's
Say
no
something
Okpa.
that we all know.
Okay. I want to buy what is
beans
it?
cake, beans cake.
No, leave beans cake.
That's
I
what
want
they
to buy
call pan. That's the English name.
there's one I want to buy. Do you know kulikuli?
Okay, so,
Yeah, kulikuli, I know.
You know
no,
kulikuli?
Yeah.
quickly.
I want to buy kulikuli. And I saw there's kulikuli here. And I have the money to buy the kulikuli and keep it in my house and relax, open my leg, pray, enjoy. What is the essence of me going? I will thief one. and come
Behind the
back
chopper.
Behind and go chop them. I'll go again. I'll thief again and come and go chop. So by the time
Not to cut you short, underline the word and I have money.
Biting.
There are so many reasons that made people start cohabitation.
Okay.
See.
Let me
bro,
finish.
see. Okay.
Your
no
statement,
matter, no matter.
No, your statement is what I'm going to say. You said, I see kulikuli. No, listen. I see kulikuli.
Yeah.
And I had money.
Iba,
What is
bro.
preventing me from going to buy the
Buy
kulikuli than
it.
stealing?
Yes.
Now you are on the fact that cohabitators are all stealers. That's what you want to say.
Yes, sir. You
Good,
put that.
good, good,
listen.
good.
You see,
Let me land.
it's freedom of
Good,
speech. Oh.
good.
Yes, He's the one that
good.
say people are stealers. Oh. I didn't say you are thief. Oh. I didn't call you thief.
Now
Oh.
listen. The problem is there are so many reasons why people enter into cohabitations, of which my sister have
That
said
you won't spend money. Is it the cohabiting? You
I'm
won't
not
spend
talking
money.
about money.
Are you
Now-
not going to spend?
No, there is a different. Unless maybe you use
La-
one naira for marriage. There are so many reasons that made people enter into cohabitation.
Yeah.
If not for early or for later or whatever it is.
Yes.
It could be financial reasons, of which you said it. It could be that they are not prepared
I didn't
enough.
say. I didn't say.
My
If you are not
friend,
see,
let me land.
See, bros,
Let me land.
If you are not
You
prepared,
allow me
look
to
at
fly.
wait now.
You
I'm-
allow me
I'm
to
done.
fly.
I didn't land. You cut me short. If you are not prepared, like it's just like having sex.
Okay.
It's just like having sex. You are scared of HIV and you're having raw sex. If you know you don't want to contact HIV,
That one even too far.
eh?
If you
Is
know
it
that
too
you
far?
don't, if you know that you don't want to give birth,
Give birth. Why are you having sex? Premarital sex.
Not all sex.
Wait
people,
now,
bring out a
Wait,
baby or something.
I know now. I know you must just fight. If you know, that's what I'm saying now. You are talking about the reason why some people cohabit because of money.
Yeah.
That- I'm not saying
But
no, because
wait
of
now,
money. It could be one
it
reason.
could be,
It could
it
be
could
time.
be,
It could be maturity.
It could be
It
maturity.
could be a lot of things.
You are not mature, but you know how to toast a woman, put it in your house, open the left.
Now
you are
let
not mature.
me ask you something. Let me
No, wait now.
I'm not saying. I'm
wait, we are
speaking
saying
for
it now.
myself.
So you are
for
not
people
mature.
to
You are
accept
not
it.
mature, but you know how to get a woman. You don't know how to marry her, do the proper.
Now-
but how to bring it to your house, open leg, pray.
Those
You are
GPs,
eating.
those GPs that are taking care of you, When they started in primary school or KG, were they GPs?
No.
They started from somewhere.
Yeah.
Good. So far as they started from P1, you didn't call them doctors. P2 doctors. They finished university certain level before you claim to be calling them
So
doctors.
I have a
So
question.
what I mean, if you tell me
So
if I'm not
even
prepared,
the life, even as a doctor,
you
as medical
start from
practitioner
somewhere.
now,
And
as
cohabitation is the best of it.
As a medical practitioner now,
Yeah.
if you have not gone through the school, everything, pass your exam, they can't. Okay, let me ask you.
Finish it.
Okay, if you have
They
not
can't
gone
watch-
through the school,
You
pass your
can't
exam,
become a
you can't become a
So
GP.
cohabitation is a school that you have to pass through before you can marry. If
Oh,
you
okay,
want to marry.
so wait.
Period.
Okay.
So what you're saying is you need to cohabitate to know if this person is compatible
compatible
to you for
for
marriage.
marriage.
It's not work freely before you put a
Oh,
ring
okay.
to bind yourself.
So
Because
do you-
if you divorce, according to your Bible, I don't want to be a Christian.
will
for
I
here.
divorce? Why?
No, listen. It's possible. That's happening in Africa. Don't try to be a new Jesus in Jerusalem.
I'm not being
Now,
Jesus.
if
I'm not
you-
being
if
Jesus in
you-
Jerusalem. You know why?
No.
If you divorce,
Excuse me, I'm not
if you
being Jesus
divorce,
in
now
Jerusalem.
listen.
The truth
If you
is that
divorce, you
I
don't go
don't
to
believe-
heaven. You know your Bible
See,
say that.
I don't believe in divorce. God said.
So you die.
I hate divorce.
You die.
I don't
in
believe.
it.
Listen, I don't believe in divorce.
You die
I
in it.
don't believe in divorce.
Even if it's going
I don't
wrong.
Separate I don't support
Okay.
divorce. But
Okay.
there's what we call. I don't want to deviate now. There's what we call separation. You are not divorcing. You go your separate way. Go and sort out what is happening. And during the process of that separate ways, I don't get married. You don't get married.
That is your mind. Then you need to go
But
to
I don't
West
want to-
Croydon.
I don't want
Go
to
to West
wait.
Croydon. They give you the microphone. Be telling the single mothers who have been divorcing their husbands that they should go and stay somewhere
I'm not
later.
saying,
Come
I'm
back.
not saying. Listen now. I'm not saying. I'm not
Cohabitation
trying
is
to.
the best.
I'm
It will
not
help
trying.
you.
I'm not
You
trying
get
to.
your peace of mind.
I'm not,
Then you do whatever you're supposed to do.
I'm not
So
trying
far as-
to-
Do you believe in marriage though?
I believe, but I don't trust it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
now I understand. Now I understand the point. Now, most times we react to things based on what you have been through.
Yeah.
One, based on what you have been through, based on what we have encountered, based on the environment we are coming out from. That's how we react to things. That's how we give opinion. But should I say this?
Say it is
Say
freedom
it.
of
Okay.
speech.
I knew some persons that before I got married, I see shaking their ass on women.
Oh,
Yeah. I see hell. I saw hell.
oh.
But the fact now, that didn't stop me from loving.
Okay.
It didn't stop me from loving. It didn't stop me from knowing that there's someone made for me out there. So understand where you're coming from. I might be wrong, I might be right. But understand where you're coming from. But the truth is that, to crown it all, to me, it's freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, freedom of speech.
Yeah, of course it is.
Freedom of speech.
Everyone is aware of
Everyone is aware of
freedom of
it.
speech. That's
You
it.
understand freedom of speech. To me, Kafo Charles Kenechukwu, is better. I can date you, know you, understand you, without keeping you in my house, both of us staying together. We don't need to stay in one place. It's just like you're cooking okra soup. Soup never done. You they share and they give people. I like the food done. It's your food. I like you, right? I approached you.
This analysis that you're making, in fact, you are far from the right.
Let's just conclude
far
now.
from the
Let's
In
go.
conclusion,
Conclude
I know you don't have time, but in conclusion,
Yes,
what I
let's
can
round
say,
up our
what I
points,
can
please.
say, in conclusion,
Yeah.
I have so many things, I have so many facts, so many researches, and
Yeah.
a lot of things has passed through my ears from friends, relatives, and those stuff about how people who have been legally living together, as to how you call it marriage, are going through stress of which they had known, had they known, they would have been living there without those inscription of what we could call marriage.
Yeah.
Because life itself is about how you are going to enjoy. That's how people have a song, enjoy your life to the fullest.
What do you define? What do you
Can you
understand
allow
by
me to finish?
enjoying
I'm
your life?
concluding. I won't come back again.
Let him conclude.
I'm not coming back again. I don't know what this.
Let him conclude.
What marriage has opened to this guy that makes him think everyone is so fortunate.
You know why? You know
Let me
why?
finish.
You know
Let-
why? Because I've been.
Madam Host,
Charles,
can you?
Charles,
No.
Charles,
Okay. You know why?
let him
Wait.
finish.
Sorry, I'm not cutting short. You know why?
Then I'm not going to conclude.
You know why? No, I'm not. Sorry. Emma bin Edako. You know why? Because I've been single. I've been married. Once I was blind, but
Now you can
Good.
see.
So I know the difference.
All right,
So
let's let him conclude, please.
His analysis
him
that he's trying to
conclude.
make, he was single and he got married.
Yes.
His case is different from someone who is married and has got single. It's two different things.
Yeah,
Now everyone is single before getting married, but not all people are married,
Get married
and
and
getting
single.
single.
Yes.
Because everyone has been a child before becoming an elder.
Yeah.
But no one from elder will come back to children.
Yeah.
It depends
true.
on. So what I'm trying to say
For
is
me,
that,
that they come back to children. and
no,
by the time they are
let me
old,
finish. What I'm trying to say, I don't know what you have seen or it has been open to you that make you think everyone is so fortunate in this world to also be married. So many people are getting into problem of which had they know they would have been living with a person without putting that inscription there as marriage. They would have been cohabitating. It could have even extended their life. It could have extended the dignity and it would have lessened the problem that they used to be having. Because a world research has categorically said that cohabitation form majority in percentage. So what have they seen? That is telling them that it's better to even be in a particular instance where you have your peace of mind, you do everything, than putting yourself in a certain law that is making you be restricted in such a way, both physically, mentally, emotionally. You have to even die young. This law in UK here doesn't even permit that. So in conclusion, I still stand on the fact that cohabitating is the best. And if you are out there, think about what is going to help you. Because what is good for the geese,
It's good for the gang.
that is it. If it is not good for you, don't try it. The fact that some people have done it and it has been helpful to them doesn't mean it can be good for you. Think twice.
All right, Charles.
Yeah,
Any
to me,
final words?
like to me, I keep on viewers over there. I love you. We love you. To me, I will advise you. If you are cohabiting, I'm not trying to crucify you or trying to kill you. You know what you're doing. You know the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what is right for you. You know what is best for you.
Yeah.
Just do what is best for you.
Exactly.
You understand? You know what is right for you. Just do what's best. To me, I will tell you, why won't I own a property and say this thing belongs to me than for me to be doing a rented property when I know I can afford to buy a whole property.
Yeah.
So you know what is right for you. To me, mine is a beautiful thing. It's a lovely thing.
Thank
Cohabitation.
you so much. Thank you
The
so
ball is in your
much.
court.
That
Thank you.
is a girl.
Well, I'm indifferent.
She'll be in the middle. Huh?
Exactly. I'm indifferent. So I just say, do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Do what works for you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have your life. You're the one that caused the shot. So do what makes you happy.
All right, we've come to the end of
Finally.
another interesting episode of Freedom of Speech. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so
for
much.
having us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Please share our videos, watch our videos, drop a comment and drop a like. And turn on your notification bell to get a notification anytime we drop a new video. We dropped a video on Thursday. Please do well to watch and drop a like and drop a comment. See you again next week, Thursday. Bye.
Bye-bye.